Hi, thanks for checking another one of our videos here. This is going to be a hopefully a how to repair video, how to test video. This is an old solid state unit. This is after weed burners were kind of unpopular. Solid state came around back in the 60s and 70s, and then low impedance came around back in the early 70s by Gallagher. Now everything since then basically has been low impedance ever since the mid-late 80s. But this is solid state. I don't know how old this unit is, but it's got some age on it. So we're going to take it apart here. I have not looked at it yet. The customer belongs to his dad. I don't remember if his dad's still living or not. But anyways, he's using them or wants to use them, and wanted to know if we could get them going. I said, well, sure, give it a whirl. But before we open this unit up, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, we'd really appreciate that. If you'd like to hit the thumbs up button, that's more important to me than anything, because I really don't make anything off of YouTube. They don't give me a penny. I mean, I do make something, but you know, $30 here a month, maybe $100 at most in a month. But that's really, if I make $100 from YouTube in a month, man, I've won the lottery. But usually it's between 10 and 30. So I don't really care about the money YouTube stuff. That's not why I do this. I do this to kind of help people out, see things, how they work and how to work on them. And mostly just to get my name out there, because I'm a small shop. And me and my dad working on stuff out in the shop behind our house here. And I usually use it for advertisement, so that's what we use this platform for YouTube. You know, I don't do it for YouTube money. I don't care about that. If I didn't make a penny off of it, I wouldn't lose any sleep, because I don't care about that stuff. I just want to work on things and make a living at it, doing it and helping people out. So let's and I do this for full time. This is my job. This is what I do. I don't do this as a hobby. You know, just, oh, I'm going to work on fence chargers because, you know, I just want to make some extra money. I used to do that, but now I got so busy I can't do full-time job and part-time job, doing this and that. I got to do one or the other. So I chose a few years ago to go full-time doing, you know, electric fence charger repair and cattle scale repairs and stuff. Well, it looks pretty good. This capacitor there is pretty dark, but that could be something else. Let's plug it in here, see what it does. It doesn't come on, it doesn't click at all. I don't hear anything with it. I believe that this wire and this wire are the primary of the transformer, so we'll check that first. I think that's what that is. Should be 0 to 1 ohm, if I'm right. Yep. 0.7 or whatever it was. Alright, so let's check these two capacitors out. This has got this brown stuff on there, but that could be cosmetic. Ah, my nose is running. Alright, let's mark this case positive, negative, just so I know positive, negative on the capacitor. So let's go here to here. Nothing. Nothing. Let's go get a couple new capacitors and try that first. got these two capacitors here. This is for this one. And this one, yeah, this is the one I'm going to replace right there. Okay, so I'm going to snip out both of them. But I'm going to leave the wire, snip it right at the capacitor itself. That way I've got something to solder to. Alright, so I'm going to take these capacitors, and I don't need this much wire sticking off there, so we're going to cut it back to like here. Alright, so we're going to tin the ends right here on both the capacitors. We're going to add a little solder to each end of the capacitor. We're doing it on both of them here. I don't know if this is going to fix it 100% yet, but hopefully, as long as this capacitor, this transformer here is good, and this stuff here doesn't go bad that often. I mean, it does age and change over time, but usually not enough to make that big of a difference with the operation of the unit, so I'm not too worried about that. Alright, now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to add some solder to, can't frickin' see, turn the light on here. I'm going to add some solder to the little wire that will come off the old capacitor here. And that's already got a bunch of solder, so we're fine there. So let's do this capacitor first. So it looks like it's got to go this way. So I'm going to heat up the two capacitors together, solder wise. Alright. Alright, it looks like it goes this way. Bring this one over, heat up those 2 points. All right. Well, if I did everything right and nothing else is messed up on it, this thing should go to working. So let's set the lid down. The cord's plugged in, but the power strip's not turned on. So turn it on. There it goes. Look at it clicking right along, flashing and everything. Alright, let's turn it off. Let's hook our fence tester to it. And this thing should probably put out about 8,000. Shit, no, more than that. Okay. Let's take a screwdriver, put it across here to here. see, I am going to slow that pulse down a little bit. Come on, open. I think this little part there is what does the timing on it. I think we can turn it with a small screwdriver. Okay. As slow as it'll go. We can speed it up, but can't slow it as slow as it will go. So we will leave it out like that. Alright, well this one's raring to go. So another, does it have a date on the inside? Ah, it does. April 2nd, 1975. Like a 45, 46-year-old unit. Alright, we'll put the screws back in it. And poles line back up. There we go. Not sure if the light's flashing every single pulse there, but in person it is, but the camera might not be picking it up, but it's pulsing, flashing that light every time. Alright, well that's the end of this video. We'll call it good. We're going to probably plug it up off the solid, run for a while, but I think we'll be good to go. So I got another old unit going again. Kept it out of the scrapyard, out of the trash bin or whatever. Until next time, we'll see you later on. Have a good rest of your day.